Hello, everybody. I hope you're ready for some bridge tips for today. I'm going to be talking about something very, very important. Trick one. So many contracts either fail or succeed because of the play at trick one. Did you know that? Whether you're defending or you're declaring, trick one is essential. We're going to see how that works. And I will tell you this, if you ever get a chance to kibitz some world champion players or some expert players, you'll notice that they take their time before they play to trick one. Why? Because they're formulating their plan. I know from Bridge 101, count and plan, count and plan. Well, it's true. You do need to make a plan. And you need to make a plan early because it might be too late if you wait till trick two. So let's see if we can see how it works for us. All right, here we have a hand where we had an auction. South opened a spade. North bid 2 hearts. South raised hearts. And North said, well, I really want to play in spades, but I was describing my hand. So North has an opening hand. He could have bid it differently. He might have used Jacoby to know, but he chose to bid it this way. And they ended up in 4 spades. Okay. So West leads the 7 of clubs. You play small, and East puts up the king. Now it's your play. I want you to think what you would play from your hand, and I want you to tell me why. So think about it for a minute. All right, you have your plan? Let's see it in action. Well, you might have 4 losers. 1 club, for sure, we have. 1 heart we might lose. And 2 diamonds we might lose. What are our chances to not have one of those losers? Can we make one of them disappear? Well, there's lots of possibilities. 1, the ace of diamonds could be on side. The king of hearts could be on side. All of that would be good for us to eliminate one of our losers. But since this is a lesson, they're not on side. They're all off. Because I want you to think how you can ensure making your contract. Do you see what you can do at trick 1 to ensure the contract? How many of you thought that you should win the first club? If you win the first club, what are your plans? You're going to pull some trump, and then you're probably going to take a heart finesse. If you take the heart finesse and it loses to the king, what do you know? East is going to return a club through your jack, and West is going to win the club trick. And guess what he's going to return? He's going to return a diamond. And the defense is going to take 2 diamonds, a club, and a heart. Down 1. Could you have avoided that? Yes, you could have, if you simply ducked the first club trick. If you let East hold the king of clubs, what would you like him to return? How can he hurt you? If he returns a club, you win it, and you pull trump. And now you take the heart finesse, and when he's in, he doesn't have an entry back to his partner's hand to get him to lead a diamond through. So he's either got to lead a heart back for you, which is going to enable you to pitch your diamonds, or he has to cash the ace of clubs for you. The ace of diamonds for you in front of the king of diamonds. So that's not a good plan either. So if you were alert at trick 1, you would have made the contract simply by ducking the first trick. It was so simple. Didn't you see it? Well, we're going to try another one. Let's see. Now that you've got the gist of it, I bet you get the next one right. All right. The auction has gone. 1 heart by North, 1 no trump by South, 2 no trump by North inviting, 3 no trump accepting with that nice 6-card suit. The opening lead is the 6 of spades. All right, so here we are. We have to count your winners. What do we have? Well, we could have 3 spade winners if we duck it to our king jack. We do have 1 heart winner for sure and 1 club winner for sure. So we have to build on more than just the possibility of 3 spade tricks and 1 heart trick. There are several options here. We could take a heart finesse, maybe. Well, but we want to set up our diamonds. That's our main source of tricks. So if when you play the 6 of spades, you want to make sure that you can enjoy the diamond suit. If you duck it, trick 1, if you duck it and you win the jack and you start on diamonds, right? Somebody can hold up 3 times to the ace if somebody has that. And if they hold up and now they return a spade, you're stuck on the board with no entry back to that good diamond suit. Do you see that? So what do you think you should do? Well, I think you should give up on the 3 spade tricks to ensure keeping an entry to your diamonds. You want to enjoy those. So let's take a look. If they lead the spade and they lead their 4th best spade and you go up with the ace of spades and now you play a diamond, diamond, diamond until they take their ace, you are cold. Now you have a spade entry back to your hand, which if you ducked the first spade at trick 1, you wouldn't because you'd be stuck on the board with the ace of spades. It was so simple. So again, it seems like you're giving up a for sure trick by going flying with the ace of spades, but you're gaining 5. By going up and losing 1, you gain 5. And if you duck, you're going to lose more than that because you're never going to get to enjoy the diamonds and you're going to go down. All right, there's a theme here. Do you have it yet? Let's hope so. Take a look at the next one. All right, the auction was simple. South opened 2 no and North raised to 3 no. They have a nice diamond suit, 5 of them, and they decided to raise 3, 4, 5, 6, even though it's only an 8 count. They partner opened 2 no, so they probably have game. I would think I have game, right? 20 and 8 make game. I might have even had a diamond slam if my partner had a really good diamond fit with me, but not to be. That would be a little silly to look for slam with this hand. So the 3 of spades is led. Now think about what we said in the last hand. The winning play I'm going to tell you right now has to be made at trick 1. Do you see it? What is the suit that you want to develop and take tricks in? How many for sure tricks do you have? You have 2 clubs. You have at least 1 diamond. You have 2 hearts and 1 spade. Well, on a spade lead, you definitely have 2 spades. You have 2 spades no matter how you play the spades. You can afford to lose the king of spades and still have 2 spades. I'm trying to give you a hint to tell you how to play this hand, because what is the suit that you need to develop tricks in? The diamond suit. You think it's easy peasy. You think that you have 4 diamond winners and 2 spade winners and 2 club winners and 2 heart winners, but you don't really have that unless you played the spade suit correctly at what trick? At trick 1. So when they lead the spade and you put up the queen, jack, or 10, your choice, you must overtake it with the ace. Why? Because you want to create a for sure entry to your diamond suit. If you let the queen of spades win and you start on diamonds, they can hold up till the third round of diamonds. And how are you going to get back to the board if you had won the trick at the on the dummy? You can't, because if they lead a spade back, if you win the ace, they cannot, you cannot get to the board. And if you duck the ace to West's king, he can just now return a spade and you have to play the ace. Bye-bye diamond suit, bye-bye. So I would suggest at trick 1, you overtake the spade with your ace. You always can now play 2 times towards the Jack 10, right? You can ensure the entry. You win the ace and you can play diamond, diamond, diamond. And now when you can play a spade towards the Jack, they can win the king, but then you still have one of the honors as an entry when you get back in. See, you have to create or make sure that you have entries to your long suits. All right, let's try the last one. Okay, you should be able to work this out by now to ensure your contract. It was South 1 no 3 no. And as you can see, we have a really good club suit and we want to use those clubs as tricks. So what do we have for sure tricks? We have 1 spade trick for sure, 2 heart tricks for sure, 2 diamond tricks for sure, and we want to try and take 5 club tricks. However, we can only enjoy the 5 club tricks if someone happens to hold ace third of clubs, if we make the right play at trick 1. So think about it. You want to create and make sure you have an entry, right? So what should you think about? You can use the rule of 11, perhaps on this hand, to figure out the spade situation. If you do that, you'll probably work out that West has the ace of spades. So if you play low spade, what do you want to win it with? Cheaply with the 10? No, because then again, you will be blocked from the club suit. So you don't want to win it with the 10. You want to win it with the king, so that you are playing West for their 4th best lead and holding the ace, and you want to be able to use the queen of spades as an entry to the club suit, because for sure, the way I set up the hand, somebody has ace third of clubs, okay? So you have to ensure an entry. So he did, he led 4th best. You use the rule of 11. You play small, they put up the 9, and yes, you can win it cheaply with the 10, but that's not going to help you get to that queen of spades. If you win it with the 10 and you play 3 rounds of clubs, how are you going to get back there? If they return a spade and you duck, West is again going to win with the ace. And now, if he returns a spade, you're going to end up with the king in your hand, blocked completely from the dummies. Beautiful clubs. So here, even though it looks like a free trick when they lead the 6 of spades and you play small and they put up the 9, you must not play a careless 10. You must play the king, because you came here and saw all these hands to tell you to keep an entry, your little personal limousine ride to the dummy back and forth are entries. And the queen of spades, no matter what you do, if you win the king, will create an entry to those beautiful clubs. It was so easy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the lesson today. And really, plan, 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 and when to plan? At trick 1, because it might be too late to wait. If you have any questions or anything that you'd like to have a lesson on, email me, let me know. I hope it was fun. I had a good time. See you at the tables.